Today is Yud Aleph Nisan, the 11th day of Nisan, marking the Rebbe's birthday. The Rebbe was born in 1902, which means that Hasidim begin to recite Kapitel Kuf Chof Gimel, Psalm chapter 123, every single day in his honor. The Psalmist opens 123 by directing his words to Almighty God. A song of ascents. To you I lifted up my eyes, you who dwell in heaven. Behold, as the eyes of slaves to the hand of their masters, as the eyes of a handmaid to the hand of her mistress, so are our eyes to the Lord our God, until he favors us. What is the meaning of this analogy of slaves and handmaids to the Jewish people and God? There's a beautiful parable told of this very wealthy individual who sadly lost all of his money. In a short span of time, his family went from living a luxurious lifestyle to becoming paupers. His children, who had been raised with personal attendants, were now put on the market to become home attendants themselves. This broken individual went to the town's home help agency, the agency that connects all types of people with all types of entry-level jobs, and asked to have a word with their main broker. He turns to him and he says, "If you can please find for my children entry-level cleaning jobs in homes of nice and charitable people who are known to be kind-hearted and gracious." The town's chief job broker replies, "Why should the charitable character of the boss matter to you? All that should matter is to find them a job where they will get paid without issue. Coming home at the end of the week with money in their pockets is what's important. How much charity the boss gives or doesn't give is wholly irrelevant." The father replied, "Let me explain to you something that will help you understand my request. My children are very different from the others who get such jobs. My children were raised in luxury. They were spoiled and have no idea how to help clean or maintain a house. They never did such things in their life. They never made a bed. They never did their laundry. They never cleaned a dish. Now they will be starting out on this new job in which they have zero experience or skill. It's inevitable that the beds will never be made perfectly. I know that they will break a dish every time they're doing the dishes, and there is no doubt in my mind that they will ruin an article of clothes every time they do laundry. It would be perfectly honest of any boss to deduct the damages caused from the wages owed. With such type of a boss, my children will come home with barely any money at the end of the week. But a boss who is charitable and merciful will forgive the broken glass and dish. Such a boss will have mercy on my children, and he will recognize where they come from and what brought them to their current job. Such a boss may even throw in a bonus before Yom Tov or other special occasions." So is our relationship with Almighty God. We are not born with an education and skill of how to be a God-fearing and observant Jew. We are born into a job that many times requires us to be delicate and super focused. It's inevitable that in our mission on this world, we're going to sin. We will break some of the things that we were given to clean. And now the question becomes, how will our boss react? With mercy or with justice? So we turn to God and we say, as the eyes of slaves to the hand of their master, as the eyes of a handmaid to the hand of her mistress, so are our eyes to the Lord our God until he favors us. We beseech God for his charity and grace, and surely he acts towards us in such a manner. And not only that, due to his abundant kindness, he throws in a holiday bonus from time to time too. He tips us handsomely for a flawed job performance. When reflecting on the Rebbe's way of living, there couldn't be a more accurate description of someone who emulated this godly character trait. The Rebbe lived and loved with such a charity towards his fellow. He showed us all a living example of godly character traits exuded by human beings. On this special day of empowerment of Mazaloi Goiver, when the Rebbe's Mazel is empowered, we ourselves can improve in this area. We can live in the same charitable way that we want God to act with us. I wish you a good Shabbos.